Welcome back to Weekend Hiker AZ. Earlier today, I hiked the Thompson Trail, a peaceful route along the West Fork of the Black River here in Arizona's White Mountains. Now I'm back on the road, driving north toward Ice Cave. We'll pass through alpine meadows, tribal lands, the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, and eventually reach the Ice Cave Trailhead on Porter Mountain Road. The full drive takes about an hour, but I've condensed it here into a narrated 15-minute version. And remember, you can always check out my full drive on Weekend Wheels AZ, no narration, just the engine noise. We start out on Forest Road 116 near Greer, a mountain village of over 8,000 feet. This is part of the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest, home to some of Arizona's highest elevation pine forests. Summers here are cool compared to Phoenix, but we've caught a cloudy afternoon and even a little rain. That's typical this time of year. July through early September is monsoon season. The White Mountains can see 8 to 10 inches of rain during the short summer season, often in the form of afternoon thunderstorms. Now we're on Highway 273, part of the White Mountain Scenic Road. This highway winds through meadows and lakes before reconnecting with Highway 260. If we stayed south, we'd pass Big Lake and eventually Sunrise Ski Resort. But today we're heading north and west. Here we turn onto Highway 260 West, also part of the White Mountain Scenic Road. This stretch runs along the northern border of the White Mountain Apache Reservation. The tribe manages over 1.6 million acres of forest, rivers, and high peaks in this region. It's some of the most beautiful country in Arizona, and it's been home to the White Mountain Apache people for centuries. You might notice a horse along the side of the road here. Are these wild? In the West Mountains, you'll sometimes see both. There are a few free-roaming horses associated with tribal lands, but most of these horses you'll see here are likely from local ranchers or communities. They're not like the famous Salt River wild horses down near Phoenix, but they still add to the atmosphere of ranch country. Coming up is Hon-Dah, the junction of Highway 260 and Highway 73. The name Hon-Dah means welcome in Apache. The tribe operates this casino, hotel, and store, which serves as a gateway to White River and Fort Apache deeper in the reservation. Hon-Dah has become a hub for both locals and visitors, with live music, events, and lodging. It's a reminder that the scenic highway isn't just about forests and lakes. It's also about the people who live here and their history. Now we enter Pinetop-Lakeside, a mountain town of about 6,800 feet. This was originally two separate towns, Pinetop and Lakeside, which merged in 1984. Today, it's a year-round destination. Families come up from Phoenix in summer to escape the desert heat. In fall, the aspens put on a show of color. In winter, skiers head to Sunrise Mountain Resort, just up the road. The town is surrounded by ponderosa pine forest and has hundreds of miles of trails, plus nearby lakes for fishing and kayaking. It's one of the most popular gateways to the White Mountains. This whole region thrives on summer monsoon rains. Pinetop Lakeside averages more than 20 inches of precipitation a year, compared to just 8 in Phoenix. July is usually the wettest month, with around 3 inches of rainfall, much of it in the form of quick afternoon thunderstorms. If you're hiking, it's always smart to start early, because storms can roll in suddenly and bring heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. Here we leave Highway 260 and turn onto Porter Mountain Road. This quieter road leads through ponderosa pine forest toward the Ice Cave Trailhead. At about 6,600 feet, you'll notice the terrain shift. Volcanic rock mixes in with pines and junipers, hinting at the volcanic past of this part of the Colorado Plateau. And here's the small parking lot for the Ice Cave Trail. This is trail number 608, sometimes called the Blue Ridge Cave Trail. The ice cave itself is a lava tube formed by volcanic activity along the southern edge of the Colorado Plateau. The cave stays cool year-round, with ice often lingering into summer. Decades ago, hikers could enter the cave, but today, access is restricted for safety and preservation. Be sure to check out my hike videos on Weekend Hiker AZ, including the Ice Cave Trail itself, and stay tuned. The next drive takes us back down from the White Mountains through the Salt River Canyon during sunset, one of the most dramatic drives in all of Arizona.